The month-long break is finally over. F1 is back, and it's one of my favorite races of the year. I figured I would try something different this week and give my predictions for each competitive session before the weekend starts. So let's go. So this weekend, we obviously have the new sprint race format. And so we have 2 qualifying sessions, the sprint race and then the full race. Now I'm going to give the same predictions for both qualifyings because I don't know what the difference is going to be between them, just the length of time. So in first, I have Max Verstappen. In second, I have Charles Leclerc. In third, Sergio Perez. In fourth, Fernando Alonso. And in fifth, George Russell. Now, for the sprint race, I have it going pretty much to plan, with Max coming in first, Sergio in second, and Fernando taking his position in P3. I think the Ferrari is going to draw back a little bit. Even though it's only 17 laps, the Red Bull will be able to overtake. But in the race, I have the swiftest driver on the grid, Fernando Alonso, coming in first, Charles Leclerc in second, and Lance Stroll in third. Now, something that I've started to see is that people have been giving their predictions for P10 just to have something different to cheer for over the weekend, with Max winning literally every week. So I'm going to start doing this as well. So my prediction for P10 this week is Alex Albon. I think that Williams is going to be great in the straight lines. They might struggle a little bit around the corners, but if they can get ahead of some teams, they will be a quirk in other teams' plans, because cars that aren't as fast in a straight line, McLaren, will not be able to get past them. For my hot takes, I've gone a little bit wild this week, but what can I say? It's Baku. Something crazy always happens around the streets of Baku. So my first prediction, which probably should have been obvious from my race prediction, I think that Red Bull is going to have a double DNF. They've had a few close calls already this year, with Max complaining about his gear shafts and Checo having brake problems in Australia. So I think something's going to happen and one of them might have some sort of mechanical DNF. And then with Baku, you just never know what could happen. There might be a late safety car and someone gets taken out, or they could forget to turn off their brake magic and go straight down into one of the runoff areas. You never know. I also think that something that could play into this is with fewer practice sessions with the sprint race. It's going to be tougher for teams to set up their cars in the way that they want them. And last year, Red Bull lost 2 of the 3 sprint race weekends. And so I think it's something that they struggled a little bit with last year. And so we'll see if that continues this year or not. My second hot take prediction is that at least 2 cars will get a puncture over the weekend. I think punctures are pretty common around Baku, either from debris or wheel-to-wheel contact or tire blowouts. So I think punctures will be a factor. And my third prediction is that the sprint qualifying is going to be basically pointless, because the top 10 drivers that qualify for the regular qualifying will also be the top 10 drivers that qualify for sprint qualifying. There might be a small difference in order with a few people swap, but I think the 10 drivers will be the exact same. And my most likely prediction for this, the Red Bulls, the Ferraris, the Mercedes, the Aston Martins, and the Alpines. So what are your predictions for this race weekend in Azerbaijan? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, give me a follow if you want to see my reactions to all of the sessions this weekend. If you want to hear my thoughts on the sprint qualifying format, you can check out a video I made a couple weeks ago about how I would do a sprint weekend. Yeah, mainly still upset that qualifying is on Friday, because I'm either going to have to get up super early to watch it tomorrow, or I'm going to have to get through an entire day of work before I can watch it, because I still want to record it for you guys. Why do you do this to me, F1? So yeah, might be getting up at 5:45 tomorrow, but we shall see. So anyways, see you guys around and enjoy the race at Baku.